Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome to Resident Evil 4, where we go and do an entire play. Yes,
Resident Evil 4.
as okay. So yeah, we're not gonna do special costumes just because I wanna have the cool jacket, and I haven't played this in like a million billion years, so. That's why it's normal as well. I don't have the achievement for the professional playthrough, but I decided to do normal difficulty because I probably would have a lot of difficulty with the professional run. I might one day try it, but we'll see.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City.
With like
With the whole affair going
lotion.
public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Yeah, the cutscene is loud, but we'll see what
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident.
give it a minute though, because it's all gonna be all over the place here.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about.
Yeah,
My
this song is
assignment
apparently
to search for
not in the
president's
remake.
missing daughter.
What?
How dare.
All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Ah,
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
also no subtitles, at least not in this form. I'll explain in a bit. Like I don't think they have them here. There's an option, but you can't actually do anything with it. It's so weird. That camera angle is intense. I
It
always
was
like.
right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe.
I see.
According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
We might have to rescue the polizia here.
It's
if you-
freezing. So cold all of a sudden.
Yes, it's climate change.
Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Yeah, I believe that there's a bunch of big differences for sure. I haven't played the remake beyond the demo. I don't own it yet. We're gonna be a while, so.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez, who are these guys?
I don't know.
Did you say something?
I said happy holidays. Yes.
Leon, I hope you can hear me.
But here
I'm
there are
Ethan Hunnigan. I'll
subtitles.
be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older.
Hmm.
So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Alright. Okie dokie. So, here's the thing. There's not great audio options here. So basically, game, come on. Hold on. Right, so here. Yeah, the subtitles is an option in the menu, but it's off and you can't change it. I have no idea what's going on with that. Like, my best guess is that maybe there's some sort of a... I don't even know. Like maybe... I can only throw really vague guesses, but it just looks like a remnant of a thing that ended up not being just implemented or something. I don't know. I like maybe it'll come up later or I don't know. But yeah. So you've never seen the OG RE4, okay? But yeah, so I took a lot of time to try to get the audio balance right, because there's the kind of thing where you gotta be able to hear the conversations that those people had going on, but the game is also very strong with the, like, ambient, like, noises and so on. So it's kind of like, this is basically the balance I kind of landed on. I hope it's decently somewhere, you know? Let me know if it's, like, you know, too loud or something, but if you can make me out decently, but you can still hear, like, the crows, for example, which sometimes do their thing, and, like, it's one of those games where it's hard to hear exactly everything. So this is kind of the balance you know. Google says they can only be turned on if the game is in another language. Okay. I kind of silently wondered about that, but I didn't see, like, a language option, but maybe it's in like, a different thingamathing, so. Yay, let's go.
Not that way, cowboy.
Man, these people talk very, very, very quietly. That's just what I mean. Also, that is an aerodynamic car right there. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I've played this, but I've played this through, like, a million billion years ago. And even then, I think I've done it, like, all the way through maybe once. So... yeah. I'm quite sure you're looking at a box. Yeah. Alright. And the first things first. Yeah. See, we are helping the local wildlife by taking care of an invasive species. Yes, this is Leon, the environment protector. Just shoot burbs. Ooh, third one. There you go. And as it is well known, crows carry, like, chests full of pesetas in them. That's how crows work, right? Like, they have like this fully realized openable chest, just like inside each and every crow. Like, it's a well-known biological fact. They have a chest full of this stuff. It just happens. It like, evolution works in mysterious ways, yes. It is quite something. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I think it really, like, oh, and Spinels. And I'm just gonna assume that's how they're pronounced. I remember, this is actually a big nostalgia trip for me, because the first time I played this, like on the PS2, I think, it was like a day and age where I was just starting to play any horror games, really, you know? And immediately I found this atmosphere really oppressing, in a good way. Like, there's zero leaves. There, well, you know, further on, there's like in the skybox or wall or so. But like in these immediate trees, there's zero leaves, and it makes it look just that extra je ne sais quoi of dead, you know. So it made me feel like, ooh, we're not in a place where I can take a breather. You know, it's I was the you know, sensitive boy back then for horror atmospherics, but I liked it. Ooh. Really don't play horror games myself, but because I can't handle horror that well. So-called horror games I have played is Dying Light and Dead by Daylight. I mean, those count. Dying Light is pretty good too. I like it. I haven't finished it, but I like it a lot. And it has atmosphere too, especially inside the schools and such. The town is obviously full of grifters, and they trained the crows to steal gold, but they stupidly aided in their fear of of Las Plagas. Yeah, that's probably true, yeah. That completely checks out. I found an herb. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Dying Light at night is quite intense for sure. Absolutely. Alright, let's go inside and find out if we
Blah, blah, blah.
yes. There are various small items on the shelf. Nothing particularly unusual here. If you say so.
Excuse me. Sir?
Leon, you're in Spain. You know, excuse me, sir, might not be the, you know, best start.
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
I don't speak good enough Resident Evil 4Es, but that's something like, you know, probably leave you a hole.
I said freeze!
Ah! Aha! Eat! Pick! Give me a minute. Right.
Lord, sad.
I'm... Shit. Indeed.
Is everything okay?
It's
There
fine.
was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him.
I
There's
absolutely
still
had
others
no
surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
I had no choice but to, like, barge into his home, pull a gun on him, and when he attacked me while I had already pulled a gun, he could see the gun. Then I had to shoot him, because that's how hello works in the American English. Yes. This building, some of the toilets have a zombie to jump on your face, and it always scares the living. Yep, I get that. Alrighty. Okay, so... Not too many bullets, but... Okay, is anyone coming through the doors here? I forget. Doesn't look like it. Cool, okay. Oh! I got pesetas. Pesetas good. Pesetas very nice. We'll just, take a nice moment of... Oh, A is reload. That... Can I change that? That is throwing me off. Hold on, these butchers... But... Hold on. LT plus A, right? That's the weird one. RT plus A. Okay, not an option. Okay, cool. Sure. Never mind. All right, it'd be a slightly clunky game. Ooh. Well, they could have just, you know, maybe they just have a really unusual way of burying their relatives. You know, add some maggots and there we go. You know, or maybe there are some of those people who have to have children just to have a cheap alternative for turkey at Christmas. So and then that's the end result. So you just never know. You just never jump to conclusions. There's always possibilities here. It's just nice and, you know. We're gonna find out. I hope Ashley's okay. Sure. Weird buttons. Yes, it's one of those 2005 games where buttons were weird and not really settled science, you know. All right. Wow, that was... I find that was maybe a tiny touch, not greatly fair, but whatever you say. Alright, one at a time. Like, I feel like Leon jumped into a spot where I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible to avoid the damage, but I do call that a little bit BS, but well. Not worth retrying, though, I think. I will... Somehow I remembered that these would just, like, materialize away, but I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, I don't remember all of the treasures and such details, so we'll see how it all goes. Still remember when old driving games had the gas in X and A. Oh, yeah. Like, stuff like, I don't know. Probably Crazy Taxi on Dreamcast, but there's... man... I never played GTA 3, but I could imagine that being one of those. These days, it's just the RT, yeah. Basically, yeah. Alright, a couple of more crows in there. Typewriter in a... thing. Alright. Cool. It's a wooden box. Looks like it can be broken. Don't say. Alright. If I remember right, the game is maybe the first example of the... Oh, right, yeah, I have a couple of old but I have a lot of old saves. Let's, what's like the stuff I could maybe use without getting in trouble? A lot of Ada stuff. Who the hell knows? Maybe like 4 and just start writing from there on. Alright. I always play worse when I stream, though. It is a thing for sure that it's harder to play well and talk at the same time. Plus, I'm rusty. I haven't streamed in a bit. I should have done more. I'll try to keep a more streamy schedule again. I feel like I've now that my health is starting to be more agreeable to streaming again. I think so. It's hopefully I can now actually do more. Like I intend to do all of RE4, for example, for sure. And hopefully at like some sort of a pay. Ooh, hand grenade. You know, notoriously crows also just carry hand grenades inside them, just you know, in case they need to explode. Yes. It is the holy burb grenade, and it is a doggo. Hello, doggo. Let's do a help doggo. Or a wolf, either or. Probably a dog. Okie dokie. Ooh, there's another bird trap. If I remember right, I can probably do these with a knife. It's just really, really tricky. Poor doggo. Yeah, I know. But we helped poor doggo. Come on. So yeah, fun fact, if you haven't played or seen Resident Evil 4 the OG before, you cannot move or like you can't walk while aiming. You're stuck in place, and you can't walk when you have the knife out either. You just have to be at the right spot when you have the knife out to do anything, you know? This game is awesome, but even back then, not having a dedicated knife button was a bad gaming choice for sure. Like, that one choice almost ruined the game for me right from the get-go. I was like when the game was brand new, I was just like, what is everyone talking about? This control scheme is unplayable. But I got used to it. It's a bit of a clunk fest to get used to, but it gets there. Yay, red herb. Same as RE5 that you can't walk and shoot. Yes, exactly, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Especially in RE5, it just feels even more weird. Like, at least here the game is sort of old, you know? Alright. Is there any reason for me to... Oh, hello. Haha! Woohoo, indeed. Come on. Come on. Man, these noises are really disorienting. I feel like they're like, what if there's someone else? Oh. RE5 was awful because you can't walk when aiming for or using knife. Yeah, same thing, yeah. It's the same thing in all of the older RE games. Yes. In RE 1, 2, and 3, it's the same thing that you can't walk and aim, but there's the difference that in RE 1, 2, and 3, the camera is like fixed in like the corners of ceilings, you know. So it's sort of these like cinematic angles where you walk in the room and the camera just stays in place in like almost a security camera, you know. And then to this one, the camera moved behind the player to actually be like this. Good game, but the mechanics were clunky. Yeah, 5 is kind of clunky, yeah, for sure. 4 is clunky too, but 4 is otherwise so... oh, hello. So fun and good. That it eventually starts, like, feeling doable. Plus, all of the enemy behavior is balanced to work with the fact that you can't walk and aim. So the enemies kind of like stop their run right in front of you, instead of just like ramming you like you know. I mean, they do eventually ram you as well, but they don't like always just like run straight through, you know. That's what I mean. Okay, cool. Nice and easy. The guidepost reads Pueblo. Yes. But yeah, I'm possibly missing some treasures because I never really looked up a guide for these, I think. At least not fully, so... I'll try to keep an eye open, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Alright. I swear, when I played this the first time in PS2, this was intense. Like, I was constantly sweating at the atmosphere. Like, I was a scaredy boy back then. Alright, nothing obviously treasury in the trees. Ui, stoero peppera sauce, yes. Peppero sauce to you as well. Oh, they're there. Can I aim at them? I feel like it should have hit, but hold on. Come on. Alietta, indeed. Come on, you. There we are. The remakes look so good, they are doing a good job. But yes, they're true. I still need to actually play Resident Evil 4 Remake to get a feel for the walk. Because I don't know if Fiji, you were... I don't remember if you were around when I streamed the demo. But the demo of the remake, at least the walk feels weird. It has this like... Oh, hello. Well then. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Well, better find her fast. Well, that is a point to make, Leon, sure. That is definitely a thing to say. Let's... And that is a hand. Maybe we can take a helping hand. Devila, hi, welcome. Hope you've had a good day. Haven't heard anyone say anything about the walking while I've watched it. Yeah, no one else says anything but me. That's the thing. Like, I'm the only one who hates the walking in Resident Evil 4's Remake's demo. And everyone else is, therefore, just, wrong. No, it raised a worry again in my heart, because it's brought back some traumas about Elden Ring, not the walking itself, but the notion that everyone else is looking at the game through rose-colored glasses where it can do no wrong, and they just don't see obvious problems, and then it's a 10 out of 10 across the board, you know? And I'm like, I'm worried. I'm worried. Because, like, you know, I know for a fact the remake, at least, is missing one boss from this game. You can't break down doors in the remake, whereas in this one you can. And you still can't, like, insert bullets into a gun in the inventory, which is... With a game about inventory Tetris, the remake not being able to do that is just weird. Like, come on now. But, sure. But, like, so a very quick recap of the walking problem, right? So, this is a very important distinction. I am not saying that the walking is too heavy. I'm not saying that Leon can't walk like he has weight. That's fine. Survival horror games often try to do like a feeling realistic and heavy, and so it adds like an atmosphere of being in the world and in the moment when you just move or that's still fine. But here's the thing. I had this issue in Resident Evil Village as well, but it's more pronounced in the demo of 4's remake, where it is so preoccupied in, like, simulating, like, one step, that it, instead of, like, walking forward, Leon walks, and also Ethan Winters, like, walks in these awkward arcs, like up, down, up, down, up, down. That's the, like, in the village, that was my big problem. But in the demo, it has a similar thing, but instead of being too much up, down, it sort of, it loses its momentum in each step. So imagine when you're walking, right? You're walking in a way where you're like, you know... Catastros!
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi! 38 months! Thank you so much! Oh my goodness! I hope you've been doing well. Thank you for so... Damn, seriously. Right. Train of... So yeah, so imagine when you're walking in real life, right? You walk forward at a basically even pace like so, yeah? Like, you may have like head bob or so on, but your brain sort of thinks of it as an even pace forward, more or less, right? But in Resident Evil 4 Remake's demo, the pace feels... I'm gonna exaggerate it a little bit, but it feels like this. Like, forward, 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 Like, it just... It's almost like just this rhythm of almost stopping at every step. And it felt so weird to me in the demo. I hope it's either smoother in the full game, or I can just get used to it and it won't bother me anymore. But in RE Village, the arc walking thing bothered me the whole game, though. So I'm probably alone on this, but you know, that's my honest opinion in the demo, at least. The Catastros, have you been enjoying RE4 Remake, though? I hope you have. Un forastero! Ah! I could at least see the walk look equally odd in the review videos I saw of the remake. But, again, I might be a special case of feeling like that because I play a lot of rally games, right? And in rally games, you know, I have to, like, fine-tune my brain to try and, like, sense the feeling of the imagined simulated wheels digging into the simulated gravel that the wheels drive on, like if they dig into it or float over it or what, you know? Yeah, like Fiji, the best way would be if you could just like if you have a system that could download the demo, you know? It's easier to feel. Looking at it is kind of hard to see for sure. Talking about Relic Games, the new DLC in Forza Horizon 5 is amazing. I believe you. I haven't tried it, but I need to. I hopefully will get a chance to play that at some point for sure. Alright, hold on. Oh boy, that's a big turn. Hello. Come on. Man, that's a hard hit. Okay, just hold on. There's a man in the thing. That's tighter. Oh, come on. Really? Come on. Oh. Gave some old rally game vibes, but there was a couple of things that could have been better. Okay. Finished it yesterday. Okay, cool. Is it a long DLC if you like, or a small one if you have any? Is it like a? Does it have another full open world to explore, or does it like exist within the existing map? Or love the anti-lag. Okay. I'm really interested for sure. I still don't own Forza Horizon 5. I just played through the whole thing, the OG game, the main game, when I had a Game Pass. But I'm still very, very much on a budget in life, so. Speaking of old rally games, though, I found Rally Sport Challenge 2 for the OG Xbox. A new map. Oh, okay. And it took you 3 to 4 hours to finish. Okay, cool. They did. The hand-me-down. Oh, wait. I'll read in a minute.
Leon, how you holding up?
I'm
Bad
great.
question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
I'll send you a playing manual. I forgot that this was a thing. I do remember that there's like these info papers of how to play the game in the files, but I forgot that they say, "I'll send you a playing manual." Playing manual. Oh boy. Give me a minute. I'll just Playing Manual 2. Control configuration changes are not reflected here. Please pay careful attention to button functions. 1. Reloading. Press A while holding down LT to reload your firearm. Yes, thanks. 2. Kicks. Approaching enemies that are either stunned or on their knees will allow Leon to perform kicks as prompted by the action button. That's really useful to know. I do know that, but that's important to learn for each player of this game, for sure. 3. Changing inventory screens. Use LB and RB to switch back and forth between the weapons recovery and the key and treasure screens. And that's it. Cool. So in the universe of Resident Evil, the Leon S. Kennedy's contact handler has a paper that he gives to tell Leon about the Xbox Xbox Series X buttons, or Xbox One buttons in this case, but yes. So imagine the existential crisis you would get if like your government or something would send you like a paper that will just like tell you, hey, press A to eat spaghetti, and you're like, what do you mean press A? Huh? And like press RT and B in order to run to the bus to get to work in the morning. I like, but who? Huh? That. Don't you just love the old 2000s, early 2000s games where the NPCs in the game's world are just like, hey, press these buttons. Like, what? Immersion. Like, I think I've seen like old Yakuza games do that, where like in like Yakuza 2 or whatever. I didn't play it, but I seen it, where like just some like random guy in a city, like just some random pedestrian bystander, just like you go talk to him, and he's just like, hey, yeah, did you know that if you press to do a kick, just like press A and B and like what? Press these buttons, like what buttons? Back then it was cool and made sense. Yeah, gaming as an art has sure changed over the years. That's for sure. Oh, I'm actually maybe see the info on Ashley if I can. Hold on. Okay, which one do I? One, playing manual. 1, control configuration changes. Same thing. 1, shooting. Hold down LT when then use the right stick to aim the laser sight. 2, combat knife. Press and hold LB to ready your knife, and then press RT to swing the weapon. Action button. You'll be able to perform actions by pressing the button that appears on the screen. 4, camera. You can change the camera angle using the right stick. Very, very clunkily, but yes, you can. Yes, true. But this one, info on Ashley. This might be actually curious. Because I forgot that there's like a. There we are. I'll again move the thing down. Name: Ashley Graham, age 20, daughter of the United States President. As opposed to daughter of the President of the United States, which I think is the like grammatically correct way to. She was kidnapped by an unidentified group while on her way home from her university. The kidnappers' motives are still unknown, although there's reliable information that the perpetrator is an insider. Sure. Only a handful of people know about this kidnapping. It's been kept under wraps mostly due to the fact that we can't determine who the traitor is. The guys in intelligence say they have reliable information that Ashley's been sighted somewhere in Europe. That's not like a wide net at all. Somewhere in Europe. Like a... Okay, here's its continent. We think it's somewhere in Europe. Right. It's like... If you remember those, like 90s movies where just, like, the movie goes into, like, an vaguely Eastern, Chinese, Japanese, you know, looking place, and it's like somewhere in China, like sure, like, or even better, somewhere in Asia, like, huh. Or meanwhile in Asia, like, yeah, that doesn't narrow it down too hard. I find it really funny that, like, it's obviously somewhere in Spain, but they just keep saying somewhere in Europe for some weird reason. I don't know. Europe is not that big. Oh, sure. Yeah, it's right. It's somewhere between Portugal and Central Russia. It's just like Portugal, Central Russia, northern Norway, and what? Greece, Turkey? Like sure. Thereabouts, sure. The guy's an intelligence, but until we find out who the insider is, I don't know what to believe. It could be a ploy. It's a trap. We have a very few leads as to the whereabouts of Ashley, but members of the Secret Service and anyone else related to Ashley are being questioned by an investigative team. Even active agents are being investigated for any information. It's just a matter of time before the kidnapper is exposed. Question. If you have, quote... Hold on. I mean, that alone was not to tell it was Spain. Well, yeah. Barcelona, Gothenburg, Venice, Prague, it's all the same. Yeah. Yes, yeah, like, they speak Spanish, therefore... You know, surely, and the signposts are in Spanish. That's in Europe. That tends to mean Spain, like, yeah. But yeah. So there's even like, so here, yeah, we have very few leads as to the whereabouts of Ashley. Question, how did they know to send Leon into basically this village where Ashley obviously is? Somewhere-ish here, you know? Like, that is a lucky break. But yeah, cool. And there we are. And the communication log is just like, the Honeygun stuff. Alright. Let's... Brrr. Indeed. They have sent him somewhere based on the number in the die. Yeah, like, throw a d20. Sure, Leon, go to Spain. Sure. That... The noises that these people make sound really close, even when they're not. It's really like disorienting. Like, wait, they're like they sound so close. It's probably not an accident, though. It makes it feel kind of like oppressive. Ah. Hey, acá. Yes. Mierda. It's a boy police. Man, the zoom button is all over the place. He is a bonfire man. Damn. Alright. Let's see if this goes any better than my attempt at the demo, because that went really badly. Okay, let's see if I... Hold on. Should I maybe combine some stuff before I should probably... Like, it would be cool to find a yellow herb before eating that, but we'll see. It's a B-movie homage. Stop thinking it's... I know. It's fun. It's just fun. Like, just for the record, I think when I did my top 25 horror games, one game per franchise, I believe this was my favorite Resident Evil game. And in all of, like, horror games, this was my, I think, number 3. I think. 3 or 4, yeah. Like, third favorite of any game, you know? Of any horror game, rather. Mierda. And this teaches lovely curse words in Spanish. And some other stuff. Okay, I'm trying to remember if there was anything to, that I should pick up here. But yeah, this game does not have stealth attacks. It's just gonna, you know, it's gonna go hard, and then it'll just do what it do. Actually, I have no idea if, like, how close do I, like, does she get aggroed when I hit the box? Like, how in this OG game they just repeat the same thing? Yeah. True. Hello! Good find. Ser Picanino! Hello! Oh, wow. I'll just do my thing. Alright. This is going fine. Oh, hello. Ah, Jesus. Sometimes, like, Leon just, like, does this really, really weird overall jump into a bad direction.
¡No dejes que se escape! Vayan por detrás.
Why are these people?
¡Bloqueale el paso!
What are they planning?
What are they planning?
Chainsaw.
Alright. Yeah, the game actually gives more cues than the remake did. That's actually pretty interesting. Alright. Thing at a time. Up through here. Shotgun. Clank, hi! Setup looks different. Sure, maybe a little bit. Looks so off that Leon just softly landed when dropping down from the tower, like no heavy thud. I know, I know. When I first played the game, I was so sure that there's gonna be fall damage way back in the PS2. And when there wasn't, I was like, what? My knees would have exploded! Oh boy. Go ahead, Law. Ow. Yeah. Getting used to buttons. My big issue is that I keep getting turned into the left when I pull my gun. I don't think it's like a game issue as such. It's just like it does a thing when I think my thumb is just like adjusting to a thing that's not there or something. I just need to just reset my mind. It's been a while, yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to start streaming again much more often. Like I'm trying to like rethink how I approach like content creation. Like I did the Last of Us opinion piece about the zombies and such in that one. And then I was like, I'd love to do like a combination of back to streaming, like hi, and but also more opinion pieces. So I like balance it out like by doing both, so that I don't try to do like all streaming all the time, but still, like, at least I would love to try to be at least 3 times, maybe more streaming a week, and then do opinion pieces on top or something like that. That sounds like something I should try, because then I could do stuff that's different, and opinion pieces don't, like, they by no means do well as, like, on default, but opinion pieces do have a better chance of doing okay, you know? Like the Elden Ring opinion piece managed, like, I don't know, a couple of thousand views maybe? So yeah, so actually, if you haven't checked out the opinion piece of the Last of Us thing, I can find a link for you, for anyone who's interested, rather. So give us a minute. There you go. So that YouTube link. I'm actually really proud of that, because it's a different kind of a thing. I learned to do a different thing in video editing all on my own for that. And the piece is about, like, how the amount of zombies is a thing that's worth keeping in mind in the Last of Us HBO show. Ser picadinho. Cogedlo indeed. And even if you don't feel like watching it, you know, every like is just super, super helpful, and it would really help. Oh, Jesus. That's not good, huh? Uh-huh. Alright. Yay! Quick time events. I'll just, here. Again.
Vayan por detrás.
Who are these people?
I feel like Leon said, "Why these people?" While I feel like he should have said, "Who are these people?" Or then I just hear it as, "Who are these people?" But, or I hear it as, "Why these people?" As he's trying to say, "Who are these people?" It's really weird. Okay. Blah. That's a lot of pesetas. Any minute now, just get up the stairs, please. Okay, the people just, like, left. Ah, come on. Out of my face. Alright. Cool. Ow! Thanks for the, unfair little, Damn. Not a big fan of what I would need to do here. Come on. Man, not a lot of, Jesus. Really?
La campana.
Es hora de rezar.
So the game made me, use one of my grenades into a spot where it no longer did damage. Damn, that sucks.
Lord Sattler.
Lord Sattler, indeed, yes.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Bingo? Yes. I kind of would love to redo that because I used up a lot of resources to get nothing.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer.
Bruh.
Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Sure. But yeah, so like, the... I did get a bunch of money for sure, but... How much is that? Uh, 23,300. Ah. Damn. You know what? I'll try one thing, and I just want to see if the cow drops any items. Because you never know. No, the crows do, the cows don't. Okay, cool. Nearest checkpoint, whatever that is. Okay, cool. Because, like, otherwise I might have taken that, but the game ate my grenade and then went into a cutscene and it didn't get a chance to hit Salvador, the chainsaw guy. That is an unlucky set of BS. Like, that's, you know, it's hard to really blame the game for such a very specifically unlucky window of being unlucky. But nonetheless, that is what happened. But yeah. But actually, I could do a really quick, a super quick break. But so let's do a really quick one there. So you know, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.